Hey, what up, gamers? This is Glenn, the Gamer Go, back again with you with some more pickup videos for you. And as you can see, I got a lot of stuff here. So I'm going to try to get into this, but some of this stuff I kind of want to talk about a little bit in detail. But so if it go on a little bit longer, I apologize in advance. But anyway, I think I got some pretty good pieces here. So let's start out with a Mega Man X3 manual that I picked up from my boy Paul at Heroic Games and Goods. So a lot of this stuff is from a variety of different places, but that was a Mega Man manual I actually got from him, which was actually pretty cool. I also got a complete, now this was a video game store that was going out of business. This is a complete Nintendo in the box here. Now it's just missing the Ken Griffey Jr. game, but I can pick one of those up. That's not a big deal. I meant to do that. I'll get one soon enough. But anyway, it's complete in the box, so I thought that was actually kind of cool to have. I'll let you see the back of it there too. So that's kind of cool to have another box, Super Nintendo, and also I got some more Mario Kart Hot Wheels. So this is like the second version here. So this is Wario. So we got Wario here and Koopa Trooper there. So these are actually pretty cool too to go with mine. If you can see those, I don't know if that's out of frame, but my Hot Wheel set is right there. Now also now this video game store was going out of business, so they was having like 40 off, 50 off, 60 off. So I went and got a lot of SNES games. I'll get this ready. So a lot of NES games, they had like just stacks of these are like just basic ones, you know what I mean? But for the price, I just couldn't pass it up. So it was like they had grab boxes, so they were like 13 for $9.99. But then it was, I think when I was up there, it was 40% off. So that was like what? $6? So $6 for a stack. We'll go through these right fast. A stack of NES games. And just looking at them from top to bottom, I'll kind of take them out of here. We got Capcom Trojan. Just sit that right there for now. Anticipation. And again, like I said, none of these are great, but for $6, some filler carts, I guess. Silent Zero. Here's a decent one here though. Rad Racer. Bases Loaded. Major League Baseball. Nintendo Golf. John Elway Quarterback. Skater Die. What's that? Track and Field 2. What's that? UNC Turf Design? UNC Surf Design. Top Gun. And Mario Duck Hunt. So again, like I said, no major hitters there, nothing like that. But at least they're, for the price, you can't beat that. Now, these were also, like I said, I think like $1.60 off or something like that when I came back to them too. We'll kind of look at some of those too. So this was Virtual Pool for the N64. Tiger Heli, which is a decent shooter. Tetris, which is another decent game. Orb 3D. To the Earth. Don't know what that's all about. Ultimate Basketball. WF WrestleMania Challenge. And Tecmo World Wrestling. So again, like I said, nothing, no heavy hitters or nothing, but these were like little just cheap filler titles. So I thought that was kind of cool to get. Let's get into this bad boy, which is my Another one of my handhelds. One of the major ones to find there too, which is the Zaxxon, which is nice and clean. Love the Zaxxon. You know I gotta let y'all check that out. Of course I can't play it, but just let you see the graphics on there. So, you know, works fine. I don't know if y'all was able to see it all right, but anyway, it works fine. I'm happy with it. Nice to have it in the collection. Now I got this from my boy Rob at Toy Galaxy. So thanks a lot, Rob. Good looking out, brother. As always, you know I appreciate you, my friend. So again, got that Zaxxon for Toy Galaxy. Now, here my little Ryu figure I got here. Got this from, so Level Up was, I guess, the store that was going out of business, but they just tossed this in because a lot of this stuff, like I said, I got from them, and they were like, I don't know what the price is, here, just take it. I'm like, cool. So there's a little Ryu figure there. Then what else we got here? Let's see here. So this I got from them too. Now, like I said, it was just crazy, this type of stuff. Like I said, you got to dig through their stuff. But here's a Sega Saturn backup Kart. You know, these things, you know, these things are kind of expensive, but picked it up for $1 in their little dollar bin. So that was actually kind of a nice find to find that there. Now this I got from another guy who I got on Craigslist. I think he out on Facebook Marketplace. He was having a sale going on, so I just picked up. This is Star Wars the arcade for the 32X because I didn't have a few 32X games. Now I got me another 32X system there, so I figured I get this and a boxed, which is very clean too, by the way. I'll let y'all check that out. Very clean. Got the manual inside there of Virtual Racing. Virtual Racing was always one of the games I used to play in the arcade. This was a good racing game, man. So I always dug this game. So, but anyway, and we'll put that there and that there. Now, also, I ended up getting this Sonic. So I know people are like, okay, what about Sonic? So now, all of you know, the ones that know, just like me, this Sonic is a not for sale. So, and it's complete too. You know, I just flipped the manual over so it wouldn't get damaged. You know, it's not, the card is in decent shape, you know, and everything. The manual is okay too, but like I said, it's a not for sale Sonic. I mean, it's the Sonic that doesn't have a not for sale on that or the card. So, and these are kind of people or collectors are kind of getting these too. So I figure I'd keep an eye out on them, and I was able to find one at a very cheap price. So I figured I'd add it into my collection to have here too. Now, also another the video game store that was going out of business had this Sega Dreamcast game, which is NBA 2K1. So NBA 2K1, which I'm pretty sure I got already, but the only thing about that is that this one is sealed. So I figured, I'd get me a sealed card, and I got that pretty much dirt cheap. So let's do this here. I'll get these out of the way right fast, and I'll get into this box. So here's some 7800 games I got. So with that other lot I got with that 7800, figured I'd get some 7800 games, some classic games, which is like Robotron 2084, Joust, and Food Fight. Then also I got here Keith Courage, and this one is complete too. Actually, it's pretty clean too. Had the little sleeve on it and stuff like that. So I'm pretty happy with that. Little Keith Courage card. So we'll put those back. Then also, let's get into this box right fast, cause well, we'll do this. This is a Sega Saturn virtual stick. So I've been wanting one of these for years, actually, so I can have a good arcade stick to play with my Saturn fighters. All those good fighters that's on the Saturn. I said I wanted a decent stick, so here it is. So finally got me a virtual stick for the Saturn, which is actually pretty cool. So now let's set this aside so I could get into my overseas buddy. Got a package here from Play Asia. So let's check this out right fast. Yeah. So let's see if we can get into this without a problem. I should hope we should be able to. Let me see here. All right. Oh, okay. So they got all nice little peanuts in here. So let's see here. So now basically this is, if we can get in here without getting these peanuts everywhere, but so those of you that know probably already know what this is, you know. So this is basically the Mega Drive Tower of Power Mini, and there's another Play Asia sticker there, but not that I really need that. Another one of their coupons, $5 off coupons, which anybody want to use that code, there it is. You can just freeze it if you want to. But anyway, so here's the Tower of Power here. Now this one is for, is it upside down? Yes, upside down. So here it is. So the Tower of Power for the Mega Drive, that got like the Sonic Kart, the Sonic and Knuckles little cart. Now none of this works actually. It's just an add-on to make your Sega Genesis Mini or Mega Drive Mini look like a Tower of Power. You know what I mean? Got the 32X there, and then the Mega CD right there. Now I don't even have a here, I'll let you see the back of it too. But I don't even have a Mega Drive yet, Mini, or Sega Genesis Mini yet, because I got a feeling that these are going to drop pretty soon. But I wanted this. I knew this would probably be kind of hard to get. So I figured I'd get this first, and eventually I'll get me a Sega Mini, and then maybe I'll do something showing me putting this all together. But I basically just wanted to show this here too. So here we'll do this. So, and now this I want to show too, because this my boy Eric gave me. Good looking out, bro, because I like this too. So this is one of these, what's the company name? Mezco figures. And this is a Black Spider-Man. So here, I'm going to take, here, this is what he looked like here. So, and I'll let you take a look at the back of the box too. So it came in this nice little tin too, you know. So he just came over, my boy came over and hooked me up with this. I was like, man, this is really nice, son. Really nice. So I'm let's see if we can get this out here. So you got like the stand in there and yeah, like that. Stand in there and stuff like that. But let's take a look at the figure here. It's really nice, man. It's nicely posable. Nice posable figure. Stuff like that. So I dig them. I dig them. You know, I'm not big off of the guys like his costume is like a, I don't know what to say. It's like a plasticky type of costume, so he bends pretty well. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I dig him, man. This is a nice figure here. I just got to figure out where I'm gonna put him at. You know, because I've always been a big Spider-Man fan. He knew that too. So, you know. But again, that's the Mathlon figure there. Got a couple webs and stuff like that that dangle around that you could put on his hands and stuff like that. That's one of the webs right there. You know, cool figure, man. I really like this figure. Like I said, I'm not big off into a lot of figures, but when there's some nice figures that I really like, this is one of them. They're always welcome. They're always welcome. So let's see, we put that back there. Move that aside like that. And let's move over to this stuff. So now, let's look at this here right fast, because this is another deal that I got. Now, I say the PlayStation stuff for last, because I got a lot of PlayStation stuff here. But anyway, this is not a PlayStation Mini. This is actually a lunchbox. So, you know, another little thing that I just saw it and I liked it, you know. So I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get this little thing here. I thought it was kind of cool. So, I mean, obviously it ain't for no big lunch, you know, but, you know, more like because it's an Asian market, so more than likely it's like for sushi, you know, and stuff like that. That's the inside of it, you know. And then this comes off too, has a little strap to keep around, I guess, so it won't come open. But yeah, I guess you would like put a little sushi in there or something like that, or rice or meals or whatever like that. I thought it was kind of cool. So that's a little lunchbox. Yeah, I'll put that back later. I'll just wanted to kind of show y'all that another little odd little piece that I got here. Now also, my son ended up giving me some stuff. He was in some type of tournament, a PlayStation tournament or something like that, and won like a gift bag or something like that. So of course I robbed him with some of this stuff. So he gave me like this PlayStation lanyard, this PlayStation pen. Then this is like it's a, what do they call it, vinyl collector art, but it's a PlayStation controller. Let me take a look at it so I can get it out here. Okay, gonna do like that, huh? Let's see. Okay, here we go. So if I can get it out here, so it's basically, get this out of here. It's a controller on the stand, so you know, a little controller. That's the PlayStation 1 controller, so without the analog sticks or whatever them little, you know, the analog sticks. But anyway, like I said, I'll display that probably up on my shelf here somewhere. I thought that was actually kind of cool too. I'll put that back later too. But anyway, that's that. And then also, this is a PlayStation mug, which again, my son wanted this stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'll take this. I'm like, yeah, I like this. I like this. PlayStation mug. So, I drink my coffee out of that or whatever. You know, I thought that was pretty cool too. I appreciate that, son. Thank you very much. And now, well, I guess here, let's get into this right fast, because this I'm actually been wanting for a very long time, and this is actually, and where did I get this? I got this from the video game store that was going out of business, so they had a lot of like box stuff, systems and stuff like that, you know, and this is an original PlayStation. So this is like the is the number on the front of that? No. Well, no. So the number on that, the CHPH 101-94,000. So this is the original one with the you know, the AV jacks in the back. So I wanted like the original one complete. So it's complete in the box. You know, it got everything, the paperwork. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. So just because, like I said, I'm so happy to get it. I've been wanting one of these for the longest, just to keep in my collection. So as you can see, that's the original controller, and you see it's pretty clean too. Here is the, you know, the cables and the power cord, and if we get inside here, you can see. Let me see if I can turn it around for you here. Got like the foam and the paperwork and everything still in there. I'll pull it out, because I'm pretty happy to get it. I mean, like I said, it's not going for a tremendous amount of money, but that's not what I'm about anyway. You know, I'm about, you know, just having original systems, and you know, if I could get them complete, I definitely want them complete. Two, I'll let you see the back of that too. But like I said, I'm just so happy to get this, because of its completeness. You know what I mean? And I always wondered, like I said, the original PlayStation complete in the box, since they pretty much are the dominant force out here. But as you can see, there's all the paperwork, the original manual still in the plastic, which I thought was pretty cool. And then the game is in the styrofoam and still got the little like styrofoam paper around it. And this is actually, it's pretty decent. I mean, it's not mint, but it's still very, very clean. So as you can see, you know, and it works just fine too. And there's the so the audio file PlayStation is what it's called, because it got the audio jacks on it, and everybody know with that, and the IO ports. This was the original PlayStation. So really, really happy to have this complete and boxed in my collection, to have an original PlayStation, like I said, in the box like that, you know. So since they were such a dominant force in the market, so I'll put that back in here later, I guess. But let me see here. Let me get this out of the way. So again, very happy to have this piece. You know, so like I said, this is a really nice PlayStation themed. At the end there, I wanted to save a lot of that for last there. But so what else we got here? We got some games too. But let's get into these figures here too. So again, the game store that was going out of business, I think about this time it was like 40 or 60, about 50 or 60% off. So I picked up this very nicely done Crash. So here, I'll get in tight so you can see that. So that's very nicely done. Got a couple different faces on it there too. Let you see the side art there, and then the back, and then the side art there too. So very good piece, man. Like I said, I'm real happy with this piece too. Then also, I think I went back on their final day and saw this one sitting there, and I think it was about 60% off at that point. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well get this one too. Why not, man? I mean, you know, Crash is PlayStation's Mario. I had some good memories, you know, playing these Crash games. So I said, why not, man? I'll bring those on home. So, so now let's take a look at some of these games here. So I'll move these over too, I guess. Let me see. We'll do that. All right. We won't worry about that right now. But anyway, so got Leisure Suit Larry. It's complete. You know, nice and clean copy too. So, like I said, I think I got this from the guy that was at Facebook, on Facebook. This was a level up deal, so it's like Mafia with 40% off. This one is complete too. So again, a lot of this stuff is level up games. When they did with the discount, Gran Turismo, I always thought I had I'm sure I had Gran Turismo, but I couldn't find mine, so I said I went back there since they had such a deal and bought the Greatest Hits one, because I was like, I probably won't play it much anyway. I just wanted it in the collection. So I ended up buying that. And then when I went back on their last day, they had one that wasn't the Greatest Hit, so I figured it really wasn't nothing but a couple dollars with the discount. So I said I might as well get that. Then my boy Eric hooked me up with his Contra. Now I had Contra too, you know, and this of course ain't the great one. This is alright. It's alright. But excuse me, but the only thing about mine never had the 3D glasses. So I've always been looking for those 3D glasses. So here, let me sit this down here. And so here, and these look like these were never used too. So, you know, got the little Contra on the sides there. You know, Legacy of War and Contra there. You know, nothing spectacular, but like I said, I always wanted them. I never had them in mine, so Good looking out, bro. I appreciate that. So, you know, Eric gave me his legacy award there. So now, to close it on out, of course, you know I got to close it out with some Smups. And I think I got some pretty decent Smups on here. Not this one, excluding this one. But I saw this. It was so cheap, I had to pick it up. This is Shooter. What's the name of this? Shooter Fighter Sandvian. And I'm like, you know, I saw it there. It was pretty cheap. I figured I'd get it, but had to get my favorite shooter all time on the Neo CD. I don't even have a Neo CD, but again, it had to finally get into my collection, so I had to get that. This is another good one too. And then my boy Paul hooked me up with this out of Heroic Games and Goods, and I appreciate that. Paul gave me a really good deal on this too, and this been on my list for a long time too. Silhouette Mirage. So Silhouette Mirage, for those of you who are familiar with this, is a treasure shooter, of course. And what's so special about this is that this was the precursor to Radiant Silvergun. So where you like, you know, switch the black and the white and that forth, like, you know, like that. That's kind of like how this game plays. So I mean, y'all can YouTube it and see how it plays. But this has been on my list for a long time. I finally got this in my collection, and I'm glad I got this in my collection. So Silhouette Mirage for the regular PlayStation. Then a couple more shooters for the PS4. Here's a Seal R-Type Dimensions. So this is another one. This was like a limited run type of release here that came out in, I think this came out in Germany. And I always had it downloaded for the Xbox, but I'm a big R-Type fan too, so I was like, I wanted the physical copy of this too. So, you know, so this is definitely welcome in my collection. And then lastly, we got R-Type 5, the director's cuts. Now again, I already got this too. You know, it got the disc, the sound disc in it too. The other one was sealed, that R-Type is sealed by the way. But this Raiden 5, like I said, Level Up was, this was 50 off or 60 off or something like that. So I'm like, I can't let a shooter just sit around for that price. So I said, I had to take it home with me. But that, my friends, is all of my games for this day, all of my pickups here. So again, like I said, I hope this didn't go on too long. I appreciate, you know, all of my subscribers and everybody, you know, that check me out, you know. So I try to bring y'all some quality stuff here, you know, if I can find it. So again, thanks a lot for checking me out. This is Glenn the Gamer Goat. Until the next time, peace.